Question number 2, second part. See the question. They are saying 2 women and 5 men can together finish an embroidery work in 4 days, while 3 women and 6 men can finish it in 3 days. Find the time taken by 1 woman alone to finish the work, also that taken by 1 man alone. It is time and work question, student. Now let me first explain you how to deal with time and work questions. So here if you see, we have to find the time taken by 1 woman alone to finish the work and 1 man alone to finish the work. So first of all we will do supposition. So second question, second part we are doing exercise 3.6. So exercise 3.6, second question, second part. So let 1 woman can finish the whole task alone in X days, right? And 1 man can do the whole task in Y days, right? Now how to move in this question? Obviously working efficiency of women and man will be different, right? Now in these questions, especially in this chapter, we are going to have one assumption, that is, suppose there are 5 women or 10 women, all the women will work with the same efficiency and all men will work with their same efficiency. Like if 1 man can finish the whole task in Y days, it means that man can be any ABC. It doesn't matter. All the man can do that in Y days, and all the women can do the work in X days alone. Right? The efficiency won't be different. Like as we see in if we see otherwise in reality, we know the working efficiency is different from person to person. But if we take it average, now here what we are taking on average, like all the people, all the men or women, they can finish the work in the same day systematically if they do. So we can take here assumption that all the women can finish the work in the same efficiency and men can finish in same efficiency, right? This is one thing. Now the another part, whole task, right? Now the whole task is finished by 1 woman alone in X days. So how much that woman can finish in 1 day, right? If we take the whole task as 1, right? Let we show the whole as 1, like in fractions we used to do, right? The whole task, if whole task is known by 1, then what will be 1 day work of 1 woman if X days she takes? Suppose let me take one example here. Let us assume 1 person can build a wall can be built in 10 days. Just suppose a man can build a wall in 10 days. Now how much part of wall will be built by the man in 1 day? So it will be as good as 1 day work of 1 worker. That will be 1 by 10. So 1/10 of wall he will make 1 day, he will build on 1 day. So every day he will build 1 by 10 wall, 1 by 10, 1 by 10, and so on. So total in 10 days, what will be the total work? If you add, it will be 10 on 10 equal to 1, means 1 means whole task will be done, right? So it is assumed every day he used to do equal same part of work daily. So we'll be assuming this thing, right? Now here, what is the main flaw in the question solution when students used to do? They used to take, like, if I read the first line again, 2 women and 5 men can together finish the embroidery work in 4 days. You know what equation is normally they make? They just make 2x plus 5y equal to 4. Now here, this equation they form normally in this is the common mistake that students do, but it won't be the equation. Why? Let me explain you. In x days, one woman can do the whole task. It means here 2x is there, so it means how many times the work is being done? Here 2 times the whole task is being done. Whole task is completed, right? And again, in y days, one man can finish the work complete. So in 5y represents what? It means 5 times the work is done. Right? So here it is work done. 2x represents work done. 5y represents work done. So total 7 times the work is being done. Means 7 embroidery works are being finished. But is it so? No. If we see the question, the statement says 2 women and 5 men together can finish an embroidery work in 4 days. So one embroidery work is being finished in 4 days. But whereas in this equation, how many times the work is being done? 7 times. And one more flaw, the left hand side represents the, what it represents? See, it represents work done. And what is 4? 4 is days. So how work done can be equal to days? Work done cannot be equal to days, right? And more 2 flaws are there. One, so 7 times the work is done in this equation. Second, this is not equation, it is imbalance, because right hand side shows days, left hand side shows work done, and that is also 7 times. So this is not the correct way of doing the question. Now what is the correct way of doing the question, right? So let me explain you. So we will be doing this question like this. Let me start. We will be calculating their 1 day work. So 1 day work of one woman. So in x days the woman can complete the whole task, so it means in 1 day she can build 1 by x work she can complete, right? Same way, what will be 1 day work of one man? It will be equal to 1 over y, right? So 1 day work of one woman is 1 by x. So if we want to make the equation here for case 1 according to question, so 1 day work of one woman is 1 by x. So 1 day work of 2 women will be what? Of course double, 2 by x. 2 by x represents work done by 2 women on 1 day. And 5 men, 5 over y, 1 man 1 by y, 5 men 5 by y. So this is what 1 day work, say Monday. This is work of Monday, 2 by 2 women, and this is work of 5 men on Monday only. So it is total Monday work done by 2 women and 5 men. Now total work is completed in 4 days, as according to question they say 2 women and 5 men can do the embroidery work in 4 days. So what will be 1 day work of all this group of people? So 2 women and 5 men group of people can finish the whole task in 4 days. So what will be their 1 day work? It will be 1 by 4, right? Now here, what is the left hand side that represents? Left hand side represents the work done by group of 2 women and 5 men in 1 day. So it is work done. Left hand side is work done on 1 day, say Monday. What is 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is also work done. Work done by 2 women and 5 men in 1 day, right? Total work they can finish in 4 days. So it is 1 by 4 represents what? 1 by 4 represents the amount of work finished by a group of 2 women and 5 men in 1 day, right? And left hand side also shows the same thing. the work finished by 2 women and 5 men together in one day. So if you see, the flaw which was there earlier in this example that I shown you is not here. Left hand side is work done, right hand side is also work done. So it balances the equation. So both sides same thing is being represented. So our equation is correct. I hope you understood. So similarly we will make the case 2 according to question. Now let me see what they say. They say 3 women and 6 men can do the work in 3 days. So 3 women means 1 woman 1 by x, 3 women 3 by x. 3 by x is what? The amount of work done by 3 women on a single day. Plus 6 men. So 6 by y. So what is this total? This is total work done by group of 3 women and 6 men on one particular day. Now this 3 women and 6 men can do the whole task in 3 days. So whole task they can do in 3 days. So how much work they will finish? Naturally 3 days. In 3 days they will finish the whole task. So they will be doing in parts. Every day they must be finishing something. So on a one particular day, how much work they would have finished? 1 by 3, 1/3. Assuming every day they finish same amount of work. So in 3 days they finish the total work. It means per day they finish 1/3 work of that. No? 1/3 of total work they finish every day. So what is left hand side represent? Again, left hand side represent 1 day work by these group of people, and same represented on the right hand side. So our equations are correct, right? Now what we will do further, we will solve these two equations. These are not linear equation as such. We will convert them into linear equation. How? Let 1 over x is equal to m and 1 over y equal to n. So our first equation will be 2m plus 5n equal to 1 by 4, and second one will be 3m plus 6n equal to 1 by 3. Now you are supposed to solve these two equations, right? So you can use any of the method: elimination, substitution, or cross multiplication. So let me solve these two equations. Now let me write the equations once again, though you know the methods, but let me solve this question for you. 2m plus 5n equal to 1 by 4, 3m plus 6n equal to 1 by 3. This is equation 1, equation 2. So let me solve it by cross multiplication method. So a1 2, a2 3, b1 5, b2 6, c1 1 by 4, c2 1 by 3. So we will draw the diagram. So here variables are m, n. Here we will write -1 because the constant terms are on right hand side. In standard pair of equations, we know constant terms are also on left hand side, but as constant terms are on right hand side, so we will take -1. So the rule says 2 3 1 2, b values will come first, right? Then c values, then a values, then again b values. 2 3 1 2. The process will be there. This is the diagram, formula you can say. You can call it formula. m n -1. So you have to follow this. Values 5 6, 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 2 3 5 6. Crosses will be there. So over, again upper left we will multiply first. 5 into 1 by 3 minus 6 into 1 by 4. Then we will have to multiply n. Same way, 1 by 4 into 3 minus 1 by 3 into 2, minus 1 over 2 into 6 minus 3 into 5. So m over 5 by 3 minus 6 by 4 means 3 by 2. You can simplify here. 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3 minus 1 12 minus 15. So m over, we will take LCM here, 6. So 10 minus 9, n 9 minus 8 over 12, LCM is 12. Then minus 1 over minus 3, minus cancel, right? So next we got m over 1 by 6, n over 1 by 12, 1 over 3. So 1 by 6, when we will take it in numerator, it will become 6m over 1, 12n over 1, 1 by 12 will become 12 by 1, 1 by 3 as such. So to get the answer of m and n, we have to equate the fraction with 1 by 3 individually. So 6m is equal to 1 by 3, m is equal to 1 by 18, 12n equal to 1 by 3, so n is equal to 1 by 36. But our main variables, as you know, were not m and n, x and y. So m was representing 1 by x, right, and n was representing 1 by y. So x will be equal to 18 and y will be equal to 36. So x was variable suppose for woman, so we will write, so one woman can finish the whole task. So one woman can finish the whole task, whole work in 18 days, and one man can finish the whole task in 36 days alone. So this is the answer of question number 2, second part.